Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Palworld Survival Guide. We are going up against the Penking boss today, and we're going to offer some tips and kind of show you what that boss fight is like if you haven't challenged him yet. So, the location for this guy, he's right up here. This is the starter area kind of here. Penking is right here. We have defeated him before, so we have our little check mark there. He is a level 15 boss, so not too terrible of like a next boss after you try out Chillet, I would say. Just a few levels higher than that. So if you want to, advance your pals a little bit more, level yourself as well, I would definitely say after Chillet, maybe try out the Pen King, see how you do there. Now let's talk about Pen Kings in general. So if we go to his pal deck, there he is. We can see this guy is a water and ice type, which means, you have two types of pals that could be really good against this guy, as well as two pals that could be potentially weak to him. And if we go to our where are we at here? Our survival guide and check out our elements. There we are. We can see here that obviously for our water type, electric's going to be the best type of pal to do the most damage against him, and then fire type for the ice. Now, what I would recommend is actually just going with an electric type because Penking is a water type as well as ice. He is going to be kind of eaten into your fire pals. And kind of destroying them while they also destroy him. So if you kind of want to avoid that and have a pal that's not going to be taking as much damage, electric is the way to go. So we are bringing in for us our party. There we go. We have a Mosanda Lux that I got actually through an outpost. He was captured and I rescued him, and now he's mine. And he's level capped right now because he's actually, I think he was like a level 25 or something when I got him. And obviously I'm not level 25, so that's where he's at. So he's going to be our main guy. He should do the job. He did the job last time just fine. So I would definitely recommend having an electric type, maybe around a level 20, I think would make this fight pretty easy. And then maybe have a backup. My backup is Incineram. He is a fire type, so he won't be the strongest. Well, he'll be strong against kind of, but he'll also be weak to Penking. And then we obviously have some of these other guys here too that are just kind of hanging out with me, really. But our Masanda is going to be taking the brunt here, and any kind of like electric type will do. Just make sure. I think I would definitely say your level and the skills that you have for their attacks are kind of like the more important thing than their level, I would say. Like as long as you're like 15 to 20, you should be pretty good for this fight. And the other thing to keep in mind with this boss fight, another little tip, is that Penking is not alone. He does have a few pen gullets hanging around. So the strategy that I find that tends to work pretty well is your big guy will hopefully go after Penking and then bring like some sort of ranged weapon or something yourself so that you can take care of the little pen gullets. Now, obviously, this fight is going to be super easy if you're already like way beyond the level here. But if you're still kind of like if you're around 15, it could be potentially hard, especially if your pals are the same kind of level. So we're going to dive in, and like I said, we're going to throw out our buddy here, who I should have had ready to go. He's going to start going here. We're going to try and do our best not to get in the way of this fight. We're going to, take care of the pen gullets as best we can while he's doing his thing. And the most important thing, I would say, is just kind of hang out behind these pillars. Watch out for him. Watch out for them. He just wants to hang out with the pen gullets, apparently. Can you go get this guy? Oh, gosh. So really the most important thing is to do your best to stay alive. Alright, that's that. Armor's damaged. Oh no! Oops. Alright, we just got this little guy we're just going to take care of. And that will allow our guy to just focus on Penking. Now, he does have 1,411 health, which is, it could potentially be bad, but our guy's about to wipe him out. There we go. So, like I said, 15 to 20, you want to be in that range for this fight. Armasanda is 22, and he's pretty amazing just on his own, so we're kind of lucky in that. If you have, like beginner electric types, like, I guess, like, Jolt Hogs and Sparkets, they can potentially get the job done if you have them at a high level, if you have really good skills for them. I would definitely just recommend that you bring a full party in that case, because they between like Penking and Pen Gullets, they might kind of get wiped out a little bit, so you might have to do a little bit of extra work there. But our guy did pretty gosh darn good as soon as we got those Pen Gullets, away, so he wasn't focusing on them. And was able to focus on the Penking. The fight was pretty good. But yeah, other than that, like I said, they all have pretty decent range attacks, and Penking over there likes to do his little like charge attack. Use these pillars to your advantage, and just to keep that between them, and you'll be fine. I gotta go fix my armor though, but we did pretty gosh darn good, so I'm happy with that. And yeah, that's about the boss fight right there. Just kind of follow those tips, kind of keep those pals in mind. And if you have any pals that you'd love to use for this fight, do let us know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.